Hey everyone, Fred the Pilot here. Got another quick video for you on where I went. This previous tour was shortened by 4 days. As I had mentioned, I took 4 days off to attend a family event. And so therefore, since I work an 8-day tour, I was only out for 4 days. Oftentimes when we only have to go out for 4 days, they'll even just leave you home on standby. But we've been really busy and kind of short-staffed, so here at Acme, and so they needed me. So what I did was started as usual at my Pittsburgh and caught an airline flight to Chicago. That's right. And I went into Chicago's Midway Airport, which is where did I go? I didn't mean to do that. Oh, over here. One of these days this map's going to agree with me. And as you can tell, my internet is very slow. And to the point where it's almost unusable. There we go. Okay. Once again, we came over here to Chicago's Midway Airport. For those who you are unfamiliar, Midway is it's a busy airport, but it's a little bit less. But what? A little bit. It's a lot less busy than O'Hare, and I believe it's a little bit more convenient to travel to the downtown area than O'Hare, and it's just easier in and out. So we use it quite a bit. But so it's right here, and so we'll call that end, I guess. So we got there. This was on a Wednesday. No, Monday. It was on a Monday. In my last video, I said I was working Monday through Friday. I was actually wrong. I went out Monday, so I came home Thursday. Well, I came out Monday, and the plane I was getting assigned to wasn't there yet. It wasn't getting in until that evening, so I didn't do anything. I got into Chicago around 2 in the afternoon and just went straight to the hotel. Next morning, met up with my new crew member, and we, got the plane ready to go. It was cold. Oh, was it cold. And but fortunately, the plane had been in the hangar for some maintenance, so the plane was not cold soaked with icicles hanging off of it or anything. So that's always a plus. And it wasn't snowing or anything that morning, so really quite nice. But what even better than that was, so we picked up our passengers, and we flew down here to somewhere I had never been before. It's a private airport, and it is right here, Ocean Reef. And actually, if I zoom in, can we get the? Yeah, there it is. You can see the runway. Runway sits, it's about a 4,500 foot runway, and it sits right in the middle of this golf course. I mean, this is like fairway, like right here along the edges. I asked the girl there who worked in there if how many planes had been hit by golf balls over the years, and she said only one. I was shocked. I was like, well, I've never played around a golf there, so maybe that explains it. Because if I was trying to drive a ball from here to here, it would most definitely be over this runway. So, and there's no fencing or anything up. So, but I guess that's why it's private. But beautiful. So we land there, and it was about 80 degrees, and it was just didn't want to leave. But word of advice: they do have fuel there. They didn't in the past, I guess, but their fuel is in a tank, and you have to get towed to where they fuel you. We were number 3 in line, and that ended up taking about over an hour just to wait to get fuel. So, and unfortunately, we were only about 500 pounds short of what we would have needed to go to our next destination. If I would have known that, we would have just taken the extra 500 pounds with us, but we didn't. We were not aware of the delay. But so we were there for a couple hours, and about 3 or 4 in the afternoon, I guess about 4 in the afternoon, we took off and repositioned over here to Naples, Florida. So we got into Naples, I guess around 5-ish, and let's see, there's our airport right there. I forgot to draw the line, didn't I? We can't have that. So we're gonna call it from there to. I forgot how to do it already. Where's my line? Oh, there it is. We went from there to there, Naples. So spent the night in Naples, and we'll call that. I can't remember what the identifier for Ocean Reef is. Ocean Reef to APF. So then the next day we spent the night. I think it was pretty early that we took off, and we went from there up to Nashville. I'm sorry, not Nashville. Memphis, Tennessee. So Memphis is right here. We'll call that close enough. So we went to Memphis. So that would be APF. Lost all my lines again. Get my lines back. There we go. That would be edit. APF to MEM. It was cold there too, believe it or not. It wasn't nearly as cold as what it was in Chicago or Pittsburgh or anything, but still a little chilly. So we got there, and the plan was we were going to wait around a few hours and go to let's see, where were we going to go? Oh, Kansas City, and then we were going to go back down to Naples. Well, we landed, and of course, firestorm, everything had changed. So got fuel quick as we could, turn around, and they had us go out here to, way too far. To, where did we go? Right over here near Joplin, Springfield. No. Oh, no, wait, we went this way. It's Kansas. I went to Kansas. It was it something Pueblo? No. Where did we go? I can't remember where we went now. It's not showing up. Oh, there it is, Liberal, Kansas. And it was really cold there, let me tell you. So we flew over there empty, and we picked up, what did we pick up? 5 people? I think Liberal was LBF, maybe? LBF. I really should start writing these down. So picked these people up. They were standing there waiting on us, and went to a little short hop over to Kansas City. And it's kind of funny, we landed there, and the plane that was taking off to do that original trip to Naples was taking off. We went to Kansas City downtown airport. I'm not going to zoom in and find it, but it's right around there. So that was LBF to MKC. Dropped them off, and then they had a reposition for us for the next day up to Indianapolis, or over to Indianapolis. So we hopped in, and we had about 160 knot ground or tailwind on that leg. So we did it in it was about 50 minutes. It was pretty quick. Tennessee to IND. Spent the night in Indy, and this was what, Wednesday evening, and I go home Thursday. Fortunately for me, the gentleman who was replacing me was already there on Wednesday night. So they had trips going out here to Connecticut in the morning. So by the time, they left at like 7 a.m., by the time I went on duty at like 8, they were already gone. So the company had me airlines to go home, back to Pittsburgh, which is really cool. But unfortunately, the airlines didn't leave until 11, and they went from Indy to Charlotte to Pittsburgh. So I'm thinking, well, you know what? I don't really want to do all that. So I called it back and said, and then I didn't end up getting in here till like 5. I said, how about just get me a rental car? And so I said, okay. So I got a rental car and hopped in it and drove it. So right here along, it's just I-70 the whole way. And the weather was good, so it took me about 5 hours. By the time I would have airlined, by the time I get to the airport and get my car, it would have taken more than that. So I actually saved time, but I don't mind driving either. So there was kind of my 2 days. It really wasn't much, but they got our money's worth out of me there for those 2 days, and I don't know what's that look like. It's like half of a wing of a bird or something. I don't know, but that's what we did, and so now I'm off for another week, and then I'll head back out again on Friday and do it all over again and see where our adventures might take us. If anybody has any questions about, flying in general, about being a corporate pilot, being a pilot in general, questions about 135, anything like that, drop me a message in the comments or shoot me an email, fredthepilot1@gmail.com, and I'll be, more than happy to answer anything as best as I can. All right, well, thanks for watching. Don't forget to rate, comment, and subscribe. Appreciate it, and we'll talk to you next time.